Hello, James Taylor, author of Jazz and Improvised Piano here again. In this video now we're going to look at the B section of Have You Met Miss Jones, which is actually notorious for its difficulty. Anyway, it's actually quite a useful section to practice because it takes us through a lot of chords and a lot of keys in a very short space of time. So hold tight. Now then, this video is all about the right hand and what the right hand might do over the top. Well, it's actually a set of 2-5-1s. At the end of section A, we've got a C minor 7 going to an F7 chord, going to a B flat major 7 chord at the start of section B. This is actually a 2-5-1 in the key of B flat. So this means that over the top of this, we can play a B flat major scale. Now, B flat, any major scale is actually very hard to get to sound jazzy. So for this one, do look at the at the video on jazz rhythm. It's all about accenting those ands. That kind of thing. So anyway, so the C minor and F7 and B flat major chords will take a B flat major scale because they are a 2-5-1 in B flat major. And B flat major scale comprises those notes. B flat, C, D, E flat, F, G, A and B flat. Okay, do stop the video and write that down if you need to. So that's the first section there. So what you can do is the left hand just plays a long 4-beat C and then a 4-beat F and then a 4-beat B flat, because each of those is a bar long. And the right hand is just improvising in B flat major. We might get something along these sort of lines. Okay, so you can just fiddle around with that and play around with it. Now then, the next section is a 2-5-1 in the key of G flat major. We've got an A flat minor 7 chord, which is chord 2. We've got a D flat 7 chord, which is chord 5. And we've got a G flat major 7 chord, which is chord 1. Now, these will all take a G flat major scale over the top, which is actually all the black notes, with the addition of a B and an F. Those are the notes that you can use. Now then, here we've actually got 2 beats of A flat minor and 2 beats of D flat 7, and then we've got a full bar of G flat major. So that section will sound something like, oh yes, if I just improvise in the right hand, that line would have worked, for example. So again, that's just using the notes that belong to that scale over the top, and we go. So that's the G flat major section, and next it goes into, there's a 2-5-1 in D major. That's E minor 7, which is chord 2, and A7, which is chord 5, and D major, which is chord 1. So for this now, again, we can use a D major scale. It's a 2-5-1 in D major, so we use the major scale that belongs to chord 1. D major's got an F sharp on it, and a C sharp. Do write that down if you need to. So it's D, E, F sharp, G, A, B, C sharp, D. And again, here we got 2 beats of E, 2 beats of A, and 4 beats of D. So the right hand, put it together. And that'll work nicely. And then it goes back into G flat again. We've got 2 beats of A flat, and then it goes. So over that, of course, we'd use the G flat major scale again. And then you've got a 2-5-1 into F. So you've got a G going to a C, and then you're starting section C. So over the section here, of course, we're going to use that 2/1 in F. We could use F major scale, or F blues might be quite a good choice. When you're improvising, you can actually use all the tricks that we covered in the first video. That's part 1. You know, you can use all of those tricks over section C. Okay, so I'm going to put it together now, and again in the left hand I'm just going to play some long notes, just sort of just a single root for each chord, and I'm just going to show you how it will sound. So starting with the 2/1 into B flat major, we got G flat to D, G flat, back to F, and then you're into section C. Right, I do hope this has been useful. Have fun with it.